The city of Tybee is a small barrier island just outside the coast of Savannah, Georgia. We see hundreds of thousands of visitors every year, as well as taking care of our small coastal population. The city's top priority is public safety, and today we're going to dive into the responsibilities of our ocean rescue team, along with highlighting the partnerships we have with the Marine Rescue Squadron and the Junior Lifeguard Program.
One of the main objectives that I had when I got here was improving and stepping up our ocean rescue capabilities. Started buying them PPEs and the equipment that they need. We've got an awesome beach manager, Jen Bishop, that runs the program out here. We stepped up our social media campaigns, a very positive social media campaign to try and recruit lifeguards. We ended up hiring about 30 of them this year, which was substantially more than we've had in years past. And we've already made some huge progress on the ocean rescue side of things.
Get you back.
Hi, my name's Alec O'Brien. I'm going to talk to you about rip currents here. So, if you find yourself caught in a rip current, if this is the shoreline, it's going to look like a murky piece of water in kind of a mushroom shape here. And basically the rip current is the water pulling you out to sea. It's a little bit stronger than the other tide. What you're going to do if you find yourself in the rip current is first turn and face the shore, try to find a lifeguard. And then you're going to want to swim parallel to the rip current until you get out of the murky water. So you're parallel to the shore, and then it should be easier for you to swim in. Another option, if the rip current is small enough, is you can ride that rip current out to the back, and then once you're out of that rip current, you can go sideways again, and it should be easier to swim in from there as well.
A good tip for remembering the flag colors is to think of a stoplight. Green is low, all calm, and red is hazardous. Those colored flags flying at the lifeguard towers, they're more than just decoration. They're your first clue about water conditions. Each color means something different. Green means calm conditions, yellow is caution, moderate surf or currents, and red means dangerous conditions, sometimes even flown as double red.
One of the other things that we did was we have partnered with Junior Guards. It is an amazing program. It's a camp for kids that they teach lifeguard skills. It's twofold. It's a very positive thing for the island. They do it out here on the beach. I came out here this year and checked them out, and the kids were amazing. Just lots of energy, learning lots of life-saving skills. We're actually going to use that as a recruitment pipeline. Over the next few years, these kids will eventually reach the age where we can hopefully hire them as lifeguards because it's just been a battle for years trying to get lifeguards out here on the beach, get them hired.
My name's Brad Butterworth. I founded Junior Guards USA about 4 years ago right here on Tybee, and we've been building it strong ever since. So moved back here from the West Coast, and what I saw after COVID was a lot of kids just kind of hanging around on the couch and getting lazy, and nobody was really picking these kids up. And so we just took some kids into the ocean, called the Coast Guard, said, hey, let's see if we can impact these kids. And the Coast Guard was more than willing to come out and work with these kids. I'm actually a Coast Guard veteran. So we got out there in the ocean, did some water confidence maneuvers, and all of a sudden we started to see confidence come back into these kids' existence again. And that got a little bit more snowball effect, and we started with 4 kids, and now we're about 80 kids. And it's getting them a little bit closer to the Tybee Ocean Rescue brand so that Tybee Ocean Rescue can have a recruitment pipeline to get more guards to stay here on the island. Yeah, the three things that we want kids to walk away from really is a little bit ambiguous, but it's life applicative. So it's commitment, it's resilience, and it's fortitude. The environments that we create are quite intense. As you can see, they're dynamic. Coach Bear, our head of training and performance, always talks about trying to be perfect in an imperfect environment. And so over the course of time that we spend with these kids, whether it's 1 week, 8 weeks, or 12 weeks, we want them walking away with, you know what, I was able to accomplish something I didn't think I was going to be able to accomplish through commitment, resilience, and fortitude. Number one, we're very appreciative to both the city of Tybee and the Tybee Fire and Ocean Rescue units. They have been arms wide open to us this year through the leadership of Chief McMillan and the head of Ocean Rescue, Jennifer Bishop, and the supervisor, Aaron Van Eck, who works very closely with junior guards. I think what we're going to see over the course of time, 3 to 4 years from now, is dozens and dozens of kids being able to come in at 17, 18 years old, beach, ocean rescue ready.
My name is Aaron Van Eck. I've been involved with junior lifeguards just as a volunteer for about 1.5 years now, and then this is my first time doing the junior lifeguards camp this summer. I think the thing that stood out the most is how awesome it is to see the kids with the cans that we use for rescues on the beach as professional lifeguards and just practicing those water entries and looking really solid and really confident, just running in and being really brave and just willing to try new things. So I think this camp is really awesome. As a supervisor for Ocean Rescue on the beach, working in the summers, this is going to be a really cool program, I think, to get some kids excited about lifeguarding, to find out more about lifeguarding, and then hopefully down the line, get them prepped and have them be ready to be really solid lifeguards for the city of Tybee out here in the summers when they're older. So that's a really cool part of this program.
So every year we call it the 504, it's the Junior Guard Olympics. And there's a helicopter coming from the Coast Guard base. And it hovers over maybe 100 yards out, right? Yeah. And we all go out there in a circle, they drop a rescue swimmer, and it's a really cool experience.
Once they drop that rescue swimmer, they talk a little bit about their job, and it's more like a meet and greet and what it takes to be in the Coast Guard.
Another relationship that we've been rebuilding is with the Marine Rescue Squadron. Amazing group of folks over there. It's a lot of local fishermen and boaters. They're almost always on the water, so they're an amazing resource for us when we have missing persons or other items where we may need more people, and especially marine vessels. We'll give MRS a call. They are unbelievable at response. They come out every time we call them and have been just an amazing partner with us out on the water.
I'm Ralph Majoni, former skipper of the Tybee Marine Rescue Squadron at Tybee Island, Georgia. The squadron was started in 1959, and it's a history of giving and volunteerism. And we work closely now with the Tybee Island Fire Department. There are 10 squadrons. Some are active and inactive. Most of them, I think we've got 8 that are very active right now. All of our boats are provided by us, they're maintained by us, they're insured by us. The premise of Marine Rescue Squadrons is we assist mariners in distress. We cannot compete with commercial assistance, nor can the U.S. Coast Guard. So that's changed. From when we started, there was no commercial assistance, so we were wide open throttle. Now we have to measure each situation so we don't compete with commercial assistance.
Tybee's Ocean Rescue Team is here to keep you safe. So remember, swim smart, check the flags, and always know where your nearest lifeguard tower is. Together, we can stay safe on Tybee.